and she's singing.
I'm sorry. I won't sing anymore.
No, go ahead. That's what the people want to hear.
I got a microphone. Woo. Welcome to the channel.
Yes, guys, welcome. We are live. I guess we could just get right into it. People gonna be watching it later.
Yeah, let's
But
talk
if
about it.
you're joining now, just make sure you like the video, share it with somebody that you think it might help, right? Because we're gonna be talking about some juicy stuff, as you see as a title. What's the title?
Africa is Africa has lower stakes than America. Your stakes are lower in Africa.
Yeah. So what we mean by that is the cost of living, really.
Yeah, that's the leverage you need in this crazy global
Yeah,
world, this crazy economy.
because it's
Hey,
that time.
Claudia,
Shalom,
members
family.
only.
Yes, so make sure you subscribe to our members only if you would like to see behind the scenes of Journey with Us. Um, like say some crazy stuff just happened yesterday that we're gonna be talking about on our members only. But that's just our life,
Yeah, that's
and we
that's
accept
the
it.
life you choose when you move abroad. You may deal with different things, and yet the stakes are still lower being in
Exactly.
Africa.
Yeah.
Even if you deal with different things, the stakes are much lower. One, because like you said, your cost of living is 60 to 50% lower. Even if you go to like an expensive African country, it's still lower, 40% lower at the very least, which means you don't have to worry as much. The reason Americans get so worried and so stressed is because they have to always be on this repetitive cycle
Yeah.
of
Shalom, shalom,
working
family.
their 9 to 5,
Welcome, welcome.
paying these expensive bills, going to the grocery store, spending $1,000 for a family of four. You don't have that when you move to Africa. You have a little bit more leverage to be able to live your dream life. You have leverage so that you can put your children in private schools, or you can homeschool if you want. You have leverage to explore more, leverage to invest, to expand your business. You just don't get that kind of free time and peace while you're in America.
Yes. Yeah, and peace is a big chunk of what you need in this world, really. Peace and joy. If you strive for that and the Most High allows it, you better hold on to it. Hold on to it as long as you can.
Yeah, because we were meant to walk in the cool of the day. We were meant to have a joyful life. And I actually posted this. It was a photo on my Instagram at Tiffy
Shalom,
V
shalom,
Writes if
family.
you want to
Welcome.
follow along. And it was somebody saying that it was basically along the lines of black joy. Choosing to have black joy is a form of fighting racism. What do you think of that, babe? Choosing to have black joy is a form of fighting racism.
Yeah, really, because I can't imagine like being in a stressful situation and not choosing joy. I know, yes, yeah. I just think about yesterday
Mm-hmm.
because that was really tempting for me to like really go off because it was a shock, but I didn't. I just chose peace. I chose, it's okay. It's not, excuse me, it's not anything that we can do. It's out of our hands. You got to think that way sometimes. If it's out of your hands, you really can't do nothing. You really can't physically do nothing, but you can do something in the spirit. So you always got to think about the spiritual things first. Joy is is awesome. Just being joyful is good.
Yeah,
Especially,
joy is strength.
yeah, especially if we can teach our children this also.
Right, because they watch how we interact and how we do things, and then them getting to experience traveling, having fun with their family, y'all. Think about when our ancestors went on those slave boats.
That's hold on real quick, and that's what I was about to say too, because the joy that our children have
Mm-hmm.
that makes other people mad
Yeah, yeah.
because they don't understand what where we came from, what we've been through to have this joy, no matter what, every day, every second of the day. So sometimes the children be so joyful, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
And
They're
you
very
can't you
joyful.
can't be mad. It's like, dang, this is the type of joy that our life brings to them.
Right. Yeah.
Although in the moment it might be like, oh wow, like guys, calm down. But
But they're rejoicing. Yeah.
yeah, when you step back, it's like, okay, we deserve, or they deserve, we deserve this to see.
Yeah, joyful family moments, because it really goes back to our ancestors being on those slave ships, to Jim Crow, to everything, to
Make
police
sure you like the
brutality,
video. If
to
you're
all of
in
that
the
stuff.
chat, give us a like, guys, so more people know that we're live. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I was saying.
Jim Crow.
I don't know.
Jim Crow.
Black joy is rare. I remember growing up having fun. Then the police come and stop the block party or stop the cookout. Yeah, while you're having a family reunion. Exactly. And black joy is scary. Why is black joy scary to
For
Gentile
certain, yeah,
nations?
certain people.
Black joy is scary because it shows you, oh, they're not on the bottom anymore. It shows you, oh, if I do like a low level tit for tat, it doesn't really affect them because they have leverage and they have the most high.
Yeah.
That's scary if you're a Gentile nation that has owned the majority of the earth, or if you're in league with these nations who have owned and oppressed people across the
Yeah.
world, to see the people that were once oppressed begin to rise and not be affected by your little low level things that barely affect them. That's scary because that shows you that the prophecy is coming to pass, where Esau would be the end of the world and Jacob would be the beginning.
Yeah. People don't know how to deal with the spirits that they have, like that spirit of envy, of jealousy. When they see black joy, they're like, "Ugh, why are why are they so happy? Why are they so joyful?"
Right, right. Why are they still praising the Most High?
Yeah, like still, even after the situation, um, I'm not trying to talk too much about it, but that it's just like pops in my head because that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So even like this morning, waking up and seeing that, and just letting them know we good. It's no hard feelings, whatever. I know it's out of our hands, and I want to show you that I'm still happy
Yeah, I'm
and I'm
very
still
excited
joyful.
because you know how the Most High works,
Yeah,
and
exactly. Yep.
just getting to explore various areas is a blessing as well. That makes the stakes even lower once you have that leverage, because traveling across Tanzania, traveling across southeastern Africa gives you a type of leverage because you start to know different areas and you start to say, okay, I can come back to this area and do X, Y, and Z, or I can go to this area and, if the Most High wills it, do different things in this area. So you have that leverage when you choose to travel, but you first have to even believe that you're worthy of that. A lot of our people don't even
Mhm.
believe the promise of the Most High because we don't believe in black joy. We see, even our people see joyful black people and be like, why are you thriving like that? Why is your business like that? Why are your kids like that? Why do you wear your natural hair? Why this? Why that? So you're dealing with all these lower
Mhm.
level spirits, not only in Gentile communities, but you also deal with them in black communities. You'll deal with them all over the earth because the world has been given into the hands of the wicked, and yet the chosen and the elect and the called out will still continue to be joyful and inherit the promise.
Exactly. And you have to search. The Most High has to guide you to it. You can't just sit like we always say. He has to guide you.
Yeah, there has to be action applied. And one of the ways to lower your stakes, like right now, today, if you are a professional, if you're a service provider, an educator, a teacher, a nurse, a lawyer, any of these things, start looking at how you can use your expertise for yourself. Because as you can see, I know y'all see it. If y'all don't see it, I don't know, because Business Insider, the LinkedIn News, everybody's talking about these tech layoffs, okay? So they're getting rid of certain repetitive jobs so that people will lose their resources. Now, obviously, if you get into a hole, it's harder to get out of that hole. It's not impossible with the Most High, but it's harder to get out of that hole rather than if you would start little by little building your business, little by little having your skill sets, little by little learning new high level skill sets so that you're never in a hole.
Hmm.
Because you have to ask, why was the covenant to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Why was the covenant that he would establish their seed and give them an inheritance? That's resources. That's physical wealth and spiritual wealth. Why? Because that's what it takes for any human to be a nation. That was the promise. So you gotta step into the promise if you believe it.
Exactly. Do you believe it? Put a seven in the room if you believe it.
Yeah, do you believe it? Because you have the leverage, you have the power, and even before you get the leverage and the power, it starts in the mind, it starts in the spirit. I know when we were starting our business back in 2016, we knew nothing about business. I was working in a mental hospital. Where else was I working at? Chase Bank. Oh man, Chase Bank was the
Hmm.
most boring job. Okay, so I used to be in healthcare, right? So I'm used to like doing lots of things, learning lots of things, all of that stuff. And then I go to Chase Bank, stayed there for 2 months. It was so
You only
boring
got
sitting at
seven.
the phone all day. It was the boringest thing ever. And so after that, we started launching the business. We didn't know anything about business, but we believed that we were worthy of it. We didn't know nothing, but we prayed to the Most High and said, you know what, Father, I know that I'm worthy of these promises. I know that your word says that I wouldn't lack any good things. So show me what I should do. Show me the gifts that you've put inside me because you are the ultimate creator. Whatever creativity I have is just a fraction of your
Hmm.
immense creativity that never runs out. It's infinity. It never runs out. So you can tap into that right now. But again, you have to come in agreement with it. You have to come into covenant with his authority, with his creativity, with his power, so that you have that leverage.
Yes, leverage is very powerful.
You need leverage for everything, and especially in this season when worlds, wow, when wars and rumors of wars, when AI robots, look, they just had that article that the Arabian AI robot inappropriately touched a journalist. So you need some
People are
leverage because
funny.
this world's about to be crazy. You need some leverage in this time. I mean, the world is already crazy technically, but you're gonna have to have some leverage. The second part of leverage, once you establish your business, your service provider, your expertise, whatever you are, then your second set of leverage is traveling.
Yeah, traveling with traveling comes experience, um, and that I'm telling you, it comes with growth. Yeah, just
Yeah,
spiritually, physically, all of it.
faith, even.
Yeah,
Because we've been up mountainsides. Look, y'all, we've been in interesting places that we never would have thought of even doing in America, just because in America we had a limited mindset. In Africa,
just do it. You
it
just
was
gotta
like
do
the
it. We
full
just did it.
promise. Like
Yeah,
you see it.
yeah. Because once you get to a certain point, you just gotta just do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even when we found this house here, this was our last option,
Mm-hmm.
and we was like, okay, we saw it. This has to be it,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Yeah.
for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Uh,
distracted me from my topic.
you don't know what you're doing. Stop touching it. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You said you wanted to read something.
I don't know. I was saying you gonna have to take over. You distracted me.
go
I have no idea what I was saying.
ahead and read. Look, you got this up. What are you gonna read?
No, I already read it.
Oh,
Yeah, about the housing.
oh, lever or how am I saying leverage? What is it? What's the title?
We already said the title. The housing. The Oh man, I lost it. I'll get it back, guys. Just a moment. I will remember the. Yes, rising insurance costs and HOA fees are forcing some Florida condo owners to sell. Florida owners could experience a train wreck as prices drop and mounting insurance rates scare away buyers.
Yeah. So it's
America's so
yeah. You
complex.
have to look at the signs too. I don't know what I
Yeah,
was
the
listening
signs of the
to.
times.
Yeah, because it's a lot of people selling a lot of stuff. It's not a lot of people buying. It's not a lot of people. It's just people trying to get their money. Even jobs is laying off a lot of workers. Um,
Specifically tech.
yeah. Even
Oh,
rent
UPS too,
rent
they
rent
said.
prices is going up like crazy, but they're not giving people jobs. It's
Oh, I would leave. Y'all know we
it's
give the
getting
same
crazy.
advice. Just leave. Get some leverage. The ultimate leverage is living a more organic, affordable, sustainable lifestyle. And that's actually one of the things that's even changing in the business industry. People are starting to look at things that are sustainable. It has to make sense because obviously there's still resources in the world, but it's shifting. There's a wealth shift that's happening.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
It's literally shifting.
it's shifting,
But you
and you
got to be in position.
have to be in
You
position, like
got
we
to.
always say. Yeah.
And you got to fight to be in position. What? Harriet Tubman, when she freed them slaves, they weren't sitting there on the cornfields like, well, we going to be in position sitting in this cornfield. No, they took it. They went, ran, escaped, got freedom, probably started doing their own little stuff to
Yeah,
create
they had a
resources.
system. They had a system to get free.
And they were physically bound, right?
Yeah.
They were literally on the plantation. So you need to take the plantation shackles off of your mind because it's not on your body. But if it's on your mind, you got to take it off so you can level up because you have a community to serve. You have people that are dependent on you, your legacy after you. You may never know. You may have nieces and nephews down the line, 10, 20 years down the line that decide, hey, let me go and look them up. I remember they said they were going to do X, Y, and Z for their business. I remember they said they were going to move abroad. Let me go and see if they have prepared anything, if they know anything. Because once this shift fully comes into play in America, it will be very, very difficult to even get out because you're going to see the cost of living increase even more. And then they're going to take the very little things that you had. And so, even from the standpoint of running a business in America, unless you're like a millionaire or multiple six figures, and even then, people who make six figures struggle to not obtain, to
Mm.
sustain that wealth in America. There's just not enough leverage anywhere in America, not Ohio, not California, not Alabama, not Texas. You need that leverage and it can
Yeah.
be found in America. Now, European Americans know this too. That's why they're moving to Spain and Portugal. They're not even moving to Britain because Britain's expensive. They're moving to Spain and Portugal to get leverage because humans need that leverage to survive in these times. When you have a system that's being run by the beast, this beast system that literally just wants humanity to be destroyed, you need to be looking for the secret place where you can prosper, the secret place of worship,
Yeah.
the secret place where your business, your children, your marriage, your family, everything will be good. That's what you need to be looking into in 2025 because I can't even imagine
What was
how
I about to
America
say?
will look in 2026.
And you made me. You be. Go ahead, girl.
I
Go
can't
ahead,
even
girl.
imagine it. Can y'all
Um,
imagine America in 2026? Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know what you think it'll be like in 2026.
made me forget what I was about to say.
We making each
Both.
other forget.
Oh, the migrants. Yeah,
Oh
I was
man, the
about to say y'all better
migrants.
start a business that's gonna provide for the migrants.
Ooh, that's heavy. Because we've been
Shoot,
watching
it's
the
a lot.
videos. I know like King Gonda had some. Who else has some videos? Everybody's reporting it. And this one white guy was he in New York City in Harlem? He was going down the street interviewing some of the migrants, interviewing some of the people. And like everybody was saying that New York City is like crazy right now. The migrants are taking over. They took over the whole hotel. And so whoever is bringing them in is funded by Biden or Biden is being funded by that nation. It's confusing, but you can definitely see something much bigger is
Yeah,
happening.
happening.
Huge. If a whole hotel is booked out, that's 283 rooms. An American went in there. They said, "Can we stay in the hotel?" They said, "No, it's only for migrants right now." They said the government pays for all of it, all the hotel rooms,
Booked
pays for
out.
the diapers, pays for everything booked out. So Americans,
Pay for the
you go on the
diapers.
street. That's what they said. They
Wow.
give them the food, the babies that they taking care of them.
Yeah,
Now our
that's
people
something
sitting
different.
there like,
And our people still struggling.
because
You
that's what
gotta
they
wake.
want.
Look, they do not care about us. So you better get your little business going. Sustain yourself in Africa, like
Yeah,
we've been doing. I believe that's probably the best way to destroy the economy and make sure your life is peaceful and joyful.
yeah.
Um, because it's not no going face to face war with the government, as you see.
You can't win.
They would straight just bring
You ain't
people
gonna win
over
that. You're
and
not
pay
gonna
for
win.
their life and give them everything. Somebody got
Yeah.
a question. I think this is the second time.
What amount should a person or family need to bring to Al Kibulon? Some say 100K, 20K. 10. I'm a co-owner of the construction company Al Kebulon. It's coming together well. Oh, that's wonderful. It really depends on how many people are in your family.
Yeah,
But we can be transparent and tell you how much we brought. We brought 6,000, but we also had a business. So it wasn't like, oh, this is just 6,000, make it stretch. It was 6,000, then we have business revenue coming in from the states.
yeah. So if you're gonna bring that type of money, you better just be ready to invest it. Especially like 100K, 200K.
Yeah.
Just be ready to invest it. And I mean, if you're gonna bring that type of money, I hope that you visit it first.
Yeah, I would travel if I had 100K, I would advise you to travel first, wait for a year to see where you want to invest, because it all sounds good when the Africans coming to you and they're like, "Oh yeah, brother, let's invest." And then later on down the line, you're like, where's my money?" And they're like, they smiling at you with their hand. Look, this has happened to us multiple times. They smiling at you and it's like, hold up, wait. You playing right now. So definitely travel, if it's South
Yeah.
Africa, if it's Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria,
It's
whatever,
certain, yeah,
travel.
there's certain countries that's different, and how they do business, how they do, um, and investors and stuff. So you have to travel for to see what fits you. Yes.
Yeah. It's
It's
raining. Oh
raining.
wow. Wow, gee, it's raining. Yeah, just to see what fits you, see what the best route is, and then another hint: go where you see other diaspora prospering, or go where you see that there's some kind of economic business development that is specific to your industry.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. And go somewhere. Oh, well, let me ask this question. Do you believe, and people that's here in Africa, you can answer this too. Do you believe going to a African country that's more like America is better or worse?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Me. Ooh, it has. Okay, so originally in 2020, I thought it would be better if you go somewhere that seems like it's
Okay.
opposite of America. But I wasn't as wise as I am now. Knowing what I know now, there are benefits to structure. And by the way, the structure still isn't like America, because you're still going to have the pole, slow lifestyle everywhere in Africa, because that's African culture.
Mm.
And so, but you want somewhere that has structure, that has systems, that cares about not taking people's money and having them run around the world for it. So you want somewhere that values things like that, that values investors, that values business. This is why Kenya is a great destination for the diaspora. Kenya is a phenomenal destination. What? Nairobi, Lagos, Accra, all these places, they're like, oh, everybody goes there. Why? They go there because it
Mm.
works. It has structure, it has systems. It actually cares about business, versus if you go somewhere that's not known, maybe like Malawi or something or wherever, and it's like, how do I structure everything? Y'all taking 10 days to process one piece of paper. Where's my money? Like what's going on?
Mm.
So you back to your question. What was the exact question? It was, is it better or worse to go somewhere that's like America?
Yeah.
Go somewhere that's similar to America.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, you gonna save your money. Look, okay, child, you
Yeah.
gonna save thousands of dollars.
Yeah, go somewhere that's similar to America, um, but the cost of living is way less.
Which is pretty much anywhere in Africa that's built up. Because South Africa, I know like $1 is 18 rand.
Mm.
So Kenya, same thing. Obviously, it's not rand; it's shilling. Ghana, I forget the conversion for Ghana. Nigeria, go somewhere. Don't just throw everything away. Don't just say throw out everything, because you're going to find yourself struggling, especially if you have children. Be wise. Don't be so radical that you're just not using wisdom. You don't need to be that radical that you don't have any wisdom and discernment,
Yeah,
and that you're living in a fantasy land.
yeah. I really don't know a lot of people that has a lot of children that travels. Well, I
I
guess
know
a
that one
couple,
family. Yeah.
but
Well, some. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There's actually a lot. But I was more so thinking of this one couple. Y'all should check them out on Instagram. Trimble Family Bucket List. Their channel or their Instagram, their brand is amazing. They have 3 children. They travel across Africa and Europe and Asia. It's a vibe. It's so beautiful. Black family. I just love seeing black people thrive. Like I love that. Absolutely love it. They're entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, and so that's another thing. When you have one business that's based online, you don't have to only have one business. You can invest in real estate, have farming, whatever. But when you have one business that's based online that nobody can access, nobody can steal stuff from you, nobody can
Yeah.
touch it, nobody can burn it down, that's leverage. That's leverage. So that if something goes wrong, you can still fund your other projects and you're still good, because people are like one crazy situation away from losing everything, and you don't want to put yourself in that situation in 2024 when the world is going crazy. You want to be in a situation where you're secure, peaceful, and safe. Is it possible to open a bank account on the continent while still in the US? Maybe in like Ghana, because we've done things so that we
I,
could open things in Ghana while we were in America.
I'll say I don't think it's like you know how you can open a bank account in America and deposit $25
Right,
and it'd be
right,
good.
right.
I don't think it's like that here in Africa. If you're gonna open a bank
Mm-mm.
account, you have to have a lot of money in there, and you got to be like ready to invest it pretty much.
Maybe Uganda. I have an investment account with Uganda, but even with that, you would still need there's certain like East African systems here, like Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda. A lot of them use Vodacom, and so you can invest money like that. But from America, so you would have had to come either to Tanzania, Kenya, whoever. Does Rwanda have Vodacom? I don't know. Somewhere
I'm
that
not.
has
I
like
don't know.
Vodacom and Airtel. Yeah, so you would still have to be on the continent for those. Maybe, big maybe Ghana. Maybe South Africa, big maybe. Other than that, you gotta be on the continent.
Many maybes or
Yeah,
big
like
maybe.
big, like 90% maybe.
You're funny.
Because you just, like we are saying, it's not like America. And I know y'all American friends and family say, "Oh, well, everybody's like America, and you can have your cheeseburgers and all this stuff." It's not. It's not. Especially
Mm.
if you're not in South Africa, Kenya, um, Ghana. If you're somewhere else on the continent that doesn't really have systems, that's why we tell y'all. Yeah, all these people believe, because they've never traveled, so you can't blame them. They believe that the beast system is all over the world. These people are not on any system. That's what y'all not understanding. People in these African countries, which is beautiful and it's a blessing, they do not have bank accounts.
Yeah.
They're not on any system.
But
They don't have birth certificates. Some don't have passports. In these African villages, these African cities, they're not on any system. And so they're trying to get people on the system, but a lot of our people, which is a good thing, especially the older generation, they're like, no, me cooking my cash, this has been working for me the whole time. I'm not about to switch to no technology craziness so you can control me. That's what we've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't believe us. Some people don't believe. A lot do, because a lot of people have come out. Because once you see it on the ground, you're like, oh, this. Even being in the mountains, like there's entire cities in mountains, and
mm.
they're not small mountains either. Zambia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe. Depending on the country, you have to go there and open it. Right, right. Yeah, Zambia is wonderful. We were in Zambia in 20, gosh, what year was that? 2021. Botswana. I've heard wonderful things about Botswana too. I know Botswana is on like the least corrupt countries list, which is awesome.
Yes, guys. If you guys have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, it definitely does depend on the country for sure. Y'all gotta hop on the plane while you can, while it's still available. Just do it.
Yeah, because now it seems very calm. Well, I don't know because I'm not in America. We're not in America because yeah, I don't know. We don't see a lot of stuff because they block it from us to see.
I think they blocking it from
So
everybody. I don't think nobody really knows.
yeah, but it
Nobody
seems
really knows.
it seems very calm. You know, it's about to be a new year. Um, so I know a lot of stuff is about to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's already happening. I'm like, I don't know where this migrant crisis is going to go. Like, what does America look like in 2026? That's my question. What does that look like
2025, the end of 2024.
for real?
Yeah.
Because our people are getting angry and sure, rightfully slow. Good gosh. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. But as you're getting angry at the migrants and all these things, use wisdom. Being angry never helped anyone.
Yeah, the righteous,
Be meek. The meek shall inherit the
yeah,
earth.
be meek, be humble, and in the last days you're gonna be silent.
Be silent.
That's
Right.
I guess
Close your
that's
mouth.
what I'm trying to explain. We are silent.
Yeah.
Like that's how it feels. Like we're
Yeah.
not trying to say too much to anybody.
Yeah.
Only the right people that is gonna support us and stuff. They understand. We can talk about stuff, but it's not like 2020 no more.
No,
It's
we in a different ball
2024 now.
game now.
Yeah.
Whew, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
March 20. Look, 4 years ago, we were waiting on one of our son's passports. It took 6 months to come. We would have been out earlier than that. We were just waiting on the passport.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2026 is going to be crazy. But like you said, the end of 2024 is going to be crazy. I keep seeing these like news headlines, and it's not like CNN, it's people that are walking through New York or like showing what our people think of the migrants and all that stuff. And it's just, if you perceive all these things are going to go wrong, why just stay there and try to fight it? Why protest? Why start yelling on the streets? Why go to the courtroom and to the judges and to the president and say, we've been here 400 years, you're supposed to help us, knowing they're not going to help.
Yeah.
They haven't helped you 300 years ago, 200
If you
years
know,
ago.
if you trust
Why are
in
they
the
going to
Most
help you
High's
now?
promise, you shouldn't have to do none of that because it's
Mm-mm.
just gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, but you gotta be in position.
Let marinate. His promise may not be in America for you. He may have your promise outside of America. Now what?
Not right now, Joe.
No cookies right now. Maybe later. You want to try the dark chocolate?
But yes, guys, yes. If there's any questions, let us know. Let us know.
Not yet, guys. Sit.
Let us know where you're tuning in from. Maybe we will come visit you
That'd be nice.
because you got them started. Look at you. Why you say that?
I thought that would make him sit down and wait a
No, this
minute.
about make them all get up now. Look at him. Here, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yes, guys.
sure.
Thanks for tuning
Share
in.
one with
Do you
Jazz.
have anything else to say before we go?
That's it. Y'all know we have the Black Educators Amplified. The next cohort that starts March 24th. We're gonna go for another 8 weeks. The first cohort is ending this Sunday. They have their
Yes.
websites ready. I'm going to critique it for them so I can apply everything that I know to their website so they can start living their dream life abroad.
Yeah.
We're doing more incubated settings to get better results for clients now. And
What
when
does
we
that
say
mean?
incubated, we mean
Yeah.
like 3 to 4 people in a group setting so that I can have my eyes on their business and say, fix this, do this differently, connect with this person, do this differently, so that they can go through the whole accelerated business feeling. Now, we do use our curriculum. Josiah, lower your voice, please. So we do have the whole curriculum from Multiply Your Talents that we use. We created that curriculum back in 2022, have had 22, 23. I just looked at it this morning, actually. 22 students go through it. And so we were like, okay, let's actually dial in and help educators because
Yeah.
there's a lot of teachers in our community. There's a lot of social workers. There's a lot of you guys that have immense experience, immense education, and immense background, but you just don't know how to apply it with a business mindset. So I bring you everything I've learned and that my husband has learned in the past 7, 8 years of entrepreneurship, working on corporate marketing companies like African Ancestry, Function of Beauty, Clever Ed Tech, and applying it to your business so that you can skip the stressful business development cycle and just get yourself 3 to 5 years ahead of where you would be if you didn't have it. So check that out, the link in the
Yeah.
description.
Yes, please do because this is a awesome, awesome opportunity for people that is serious. Put it like that. We need people that's serious and really want to change.
Yeah, you have to
Because
be
if you're
doing the work,
serious, if you're
doing the
really
work.
serious, everything will change.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's structured, it's 8 weeks long. So you have a lot of homework and you may get overwhelmed, but that's how it should be. You need to actually get results in your business. You need to actually have clients. You need to actually start your Zoom links. You need to actually start offering your services so that you can then travel around the world, whether you want to go to Costa Rica, the Bahamas, Africa, wherever you want to be in the
Mhm.
world. It's up
And
to
it's
you.
and
It's
it's
your choice.
I feel like every successful business or business owner says that having a coach is what took them to the next level.
Yeah.
So if you have somebody there that already been through what you're trying to go through, that's a bonus.
Right, right. Yeah, because you just don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to my client last night and she was telling me before her firm reached six figures, she sorry, seven figures, not six figures. She has $1 million finance firm. She was saying at the six-figure mark, she reached out to a mentor. Now she was nervous. She paid $6,000, but by their content
You
and
hear
their
that?
copy and
Yeah.
how they explained themselves, she knew that they were right for her. And so they took her business to the next level, told her to niche down. That's step one, niche down, choose a niche. All these generalists out here, y'all not going to have no jobs.
Yeah.
You're not going to have any clients. That's why we're serving Black educators. You're not going to have any clients if you're too general, because being general, you're saying you're serving everyone, but you're serving no one because nobody really knows what you do. You didn't break it down.
Hmm.
You gotta break it down. You gotta be specific. People are not gonna pay in this time for stuff that you're not willing to be specific about and have a whole website, your sales page with each detail written out. You guys will see ours at the link in the description if you watch the video. So you have to have these things in place. The online business industry is changing, business is changing.
Hmm.
Consumers are like, okay, I need to be sustainable. I'm not just throwing money like I was in 2020. They want to know what your exact process is, if you have a guarantee, and if they trust you. If they don't trust you, you lost your chance. And trust, it's easy to lose, hard to get back.
Yes.
If you may not be able to get it back. If you're a business that just, you're willy nilly with stuff and you don't have your messaging out there, you're not showing up consistently, they assume, okay, they're not serious, so go choose somebody else. So that's that. Now I could go on and on with that topic, but that's for a different video. Y'all know I love talking about business, self development. I love it. But that's for a different video, y'all. We've been on here long enough. We were
That's why
really
you're a
only supposed
business
to come on
coach.
for
Huh?
15 minutes. Yeah, I love it. I just love it. Let me tell you why I love it though. The root of it is that my folks don't need to be in corporate America in the modern day slave trade. Mm-mm. No, that's not your destiny. Unless you want it to be. You can agree with that if you want. But look, we don't need to do that. I know I walked away from it 7 years ago. Never again. Mm-mm. Sitting up at Chase Bank all day with them race. I'm not gonna get started. That get me started.
You're funny.
Man, that woman, she used to come in there. She'd just look over your shoulder. Be the only three Black people in there. Me and this other lady from Africa. I forget which country she was from, but we would always talk about like, we gonna be in Africa. She was gonna go back to Africa, but I was gonna go for the first time. I still wonder where she's at today. I think she was West African. I forget which country because I
Yeah.
met so many people.
That was like me and my African brother. Uh, the last job I had, he was from
Right.
Guinea. And I'm like, dang, look, I ain't tell nobody, but I'm moving to Africa soon. He said, yeah, I'm gonna be there soon too, and he is. He's
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
and he got his own construction company.
yep.
I'm like, wow, he still reach out, say, man, it's so great to see you still in Africa.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll visit one day.
yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Pepe. So Pepe,
That's cool.
if you listening to this, shalom.
That's so funny to think about because I remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Remember I came home, I'm like, it's only one African brother there, and
Right.
they be treating him bad. So like every day, cause he works second shift, I work third shift. So I come in, I talk to him. That's the only person I kind of talk to. And when people tell him to do stuff, I be like, you do it. He busy. You see him busy. Don't try it just because he don't know the language well, of course he's gonna do it, but no, stop picking with my bro. I used
Dang.
to step up for him.
Good times. Good
Yeah,
times. Yeah. I hope in 2026 all the Africans in diaspora move back home.
yeah, it's
Y'all
gonna
might as well
happen.
come
A
home.
lot of people saying a lot of stuff, so we will see. We just gotta be still and see. We gotta look up. So I hope you guys are looking up today. I think it's today, but yeah, I don't know. Still trying to figure it out.
Somebody asked for our email address. Let me put it. Y'all, every look, we've been YouTubers for a long time, and I don't know how I put my email address in here. Okay, I'll just tell you what it is. Journey with us. Number 4, letter U at gmail.com. There you go. Journey with us. Number 4, letter U at gmail.com.
Yes, journey with us for you.
Yep. Letter U. Or you can just click the channel and you'll find some contact info somewhere.
Yes, yeah. The about section. There's our email, our Instagram. Yeah,
Yep.
we good.
So the stakes are lower in Africa. You might as well get some leverage. Get yourself some leverage so you can actually survive as a human. The folks just try and survive, that's it. Just survive.
Yeah,
Thrive.
thrive and
Simple.
survive.
Yep.
Survive to thrive. Thrive to survive.
Yep. Very
Something
simple.
like that. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in, guys. We was on here longer than we thought. Um, it's what time is it? It's 1:20.
120.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and subscribe to our members only. And thanks for the members that's already subscribed. Thanks for the support. We love you guys, and we will talk to you in the next live.
And if you're an educator, we'll see you in Black Educated Amplified on March
Yes,
24th.
March 24th. Dang, that's so close.
Shalom,
Shalom,
shalom.
guys.